Hi, we've teamed up with UK Auto Claims to see if you could be eligible to score thousands in compensation. If you've had any cars, vans or motorbikes on finance between 2007 and 2021, go to ukautoclaims.co.uk to start your free simple check. Loads of you will have overpaid and payouts could be worth thousands, so you've got to look into it. Hit up the link below and check now for free. AFTV, time to get into the player ratings. We are still down here at the Emirates. It's way past midnight. But listen, we've got to give the ratings for tonight. It's been a disappointing night. I think we all came in with really high hopes that we could get a result. I felt that we needed to take something to PSG, but in the grand scheme of things, at 1-0, it's not over yet. We can still go there and turn this around, but there's going to have to be better performances right across the board than what I saw tonight. Let's first of all start off with the goalkeeper, David Raya. I thought he was all right tonight. He made one big save. I think a lot of people have missed that. He made a big save in that first half when, Khadizia went 2-0. And I thought he did okay in the game, so I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. He had no chance with a goal. It was arrowed into the corner, hit the post, no luck for him, and goes in. So 7 for David Raya. Timber, bit nervy at the start of the game, but I thought, later on he grew into the game. He's absolutely shattered at the end. Let's hope that that was just a bit of cramp or something like that and not, an injury that's going to keep him out. I wouldn't play him in the game on Saturday because he's going to be very, very important. You see how good their wingers are. But I'll probably give Timber on the ropes a little bit earlier on in the game. 6. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. That's a bit harsh because he weren't that bad. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Moving on to the other wing, I think Mars Lewis-Skelly was the better of the two fullbacks. As usual, strong. Made some good runs into midfield. He's 18, this kid, man. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe he's 18, the things that he does in games. And this is a Champions League semi-final. Not fazed by it at all. I'm going to give him a 7. He had a very decent game. Kivior, he did okay. He made a couple of good last-ditch tackles. In general, I thought he played okay as well. I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he had a decent game today. And Saliba, I thought, did all right. So Stricto was having a go at him earlier. I didn't think he played that badly. He was saying that, he wanted to see him sort of lead the attack more. He was getting pressed. But I thought he did okay. And again, 6 or a 7 for Saliba. I'm going to give him a 7. I didn't think he was that bad. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Declan Rice in the midfield, playing as that sort of defensive midfielder. Now, I need to look back at that first goal and see if he sort of vacated that position, because the way they just run straight down the middle, surely that's where he should have been. But I have to say, for the rest of the game, he's absolutely brilliant. He was possibly our best player. He was the guy carrying the fight. He was trying to spray ball. He was trying to do everything. His deliveries was good. I'll probably give Declan Rice a 7, and he's probably, even on Mars Lewis-Skelly, he's probably going to be my man of the match today. Maybe I'll give it to them jointly. Them two were good in general. But Rice, a good performance, but we want to see him in that 8. It's funny, because there's a lot of people who come on here and say, why is he's got to be in the 6, he's got to be in the 6. Them same people are coming on here today and saying, we missed Partey, we want to see him in the 8. Funny, isn't it? But Declan Rice, I'll probably give him a 7. Moving into the other midfielders, Mikel Merino, I thought he did okay today. Very unlucky to have his goal ruled out. Worked hard in the midfield, but, didn't really get much of a grip on the game because their midfield was so good. They really did dominate ours. So I'm probably going to give Merino a 6. Martin Odegaard, poor game by him today. Missing in action today. Really poor performance. Even his pressing wasn't what he's normally. He's had a lot of poor games this season. but his work rate has really got him out of jail. But I thought even that today was really lacklustre. I don't know what was wrong with him today, but he was just completely off his game today. And it was, for the captain of the team, he owes us next week. He really needs to put in a big performance. But I think I'm going to give him a 4 today. I thought he had a poor performance today. Not good at all by him. Moving out to the right, I thought Saka, he tried. Very unlucky that time when he nicked the ball, and I thought he could run through. Was carrying a bit of a threat, but, probably give him a 6 out of 10. They doubled, trebled up on him and gave him, not a lot of chances. So I'll probably give him a 6 today. On the other wing, Martinelli, he had that big chance. I think as good a save as that was from Donnarumma, he's got to put that away in these sort of games. Got to put that away, Martinelli. You know what I mean? He had a couple of chances today. 6 for him as well. Trossard, he had a big chance as well, but I don't like Trossard down the middle. I just don't think he's effective enough. And then he does this thing where he holds onto the ball too long. When you've got a pressing team and you're holding onto the ball, he got caught about 3-4 times today. Had that good chance where it was a great save by Donnarumma, but I think I'll probably give him a 5 today. Just don't think he's effective down the middle. On the left-hand side, good. And probably next week in the game, I wouldn't start him. I'll probably have him as an option off the bench. But down the middle, just held on to the ball too long today and constantly got caught with it and gave the ball away. Moving on to the substitutes, well, there weren't really many and they didn't really have any time to do anything. Ben White came on, did okay, standard 5. Wanyeri didn't get much time. I thought, like a lot of people said earlier, he should have came on earlier for Odegaard because he's having a poor game. Maybe the managers were just looking at him thinking, listen, at the very worst, let's just survive it at 1-0. Let's not concede again. But I give him a 5. And who else? Who else came on? That was it, innit?
I think that was it, yeah.
Just the 2 subs?
Yeah.
I'm sure there was one more.
There's 2, Robbie.
It's 2?
You sure?
I thought one more came on. Wanyeri, Ben White.
Ben White.
Oh, maybe it's them too. Maybe it was them too. Moving on to the manager today. Well, listen, he's got done today. You know what I mean? Luis Enrique got the better of him. And the team, I didn't think we started the game well. It was a big game. Didn't start the game well. I'm probably have to get a manager a 5 today. We've lost at home. We're up against it now. We're up against it. But hopefully he goes and gets a 10 out of 10 next week and we go through. And the fans today, I'm going to give the fans listen, it's really hard on the fans because the atmosphere and everything was absolutely brilliant. But that early goal did suck the life out of us a bit. We was a bit subdued after that. But, we did rise up. We kept rising up. But it was a tough watch at times. I'm going to give the fans a 7. It's all on the game next week. Big game over there in Paris. The biggest game for seasons and seasons. And we still got a chance. The referee, how can I forget him? The referee, I'm going to give him 3. I thought the referee today was terrible. Allowed no physicality within the game. As soon as an Arsenal player touched someone, he blew the whistle. I hate. This is a semi-final. A semi-final referee. He should come to the Premier League. I think he'd be at home here. With all these lot that we got here. And I couldn't understand as well with why they took so long with the VAR decision on the goal as well, because they've got the automated, normally they get to those decisions really quick and they seem to take a lifetime today to come to that decision. Listen, I've not seen it back and I guess it was offside, but they just took ages and refereeing was poor today, so 3 for the referee. We go again next week. Big game, it ain't over yet. The women did it, the men can do it too.